Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechakodash, and give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the Akim and to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and sincerity. All right, and this lesson is going to be, about the new song, all right, that we are singing. All right, but I'm not talking about, an actual song. All right, I'm speaking on the scriptures. All right, because the scriptures is referred to as a song. All right, but just like in this world, you got your favorite song or whatnot, but everybody is not gonna like the song that you like. All right, everybody is not gonna get into the song how you get into the song, sing it how you sing it. All right, and but the elect, all right, which is of the nation of Israel, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, they are the chosen of the Most High. They all have the same favorite song. All right, they all have the same favorite song, And I'll get into the scripture real quick because I don't want to talk too much, but this is Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with them having 144,000, which represents the elect. All right, 12,000 from each tribe. You can read Revelation 7th chapter. It says, having his father's name written in their foreheads. All right, and if you read other versions, it will say having, his name and his father's name. All right, because they're inseparable. Because we need Yahushua to get to the Most High. But it says, then I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right, now I said they sang a new song, like I said, which is the scriptures. All right, it says that, and no man could learn that song but them. All right, so the men that were chosen from the beginning, all right, the elect, you have men and women, that are going to be able to understand this truth. All right, but it's only a certain few. It said 144,000. All right, 144,000 is just men. All right, those are the prophets. No one outside of them will be able to learn these scriptures and teach it the right way, all right, like they teach it. All right, like I said, like you got a favorite song, you play that song more than everybody else. All right, can't nobody sing the song like you. Can't nobody remember the song word for word like you. All right, because they don't like it like you. All right, because the Most High, He really has to put it in your spirit, to like this song that we're singing, all right, which is the scriptures. All right, He has to put it in you, to basically make this song enjoyable unto you. All right, so you'll be all into it. Because if not, then you'll be listening to the song, and you gonna think that it ain't the right words for you. All right, you gonna think that, oh, this song ain't talking about nothing. It ain't about nothing. All right, because you don't understand it. This is Psalms 40:3, and He hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in Yahweh. All right, it says He shall put a new song in my mouth. All right, so which that He is talking about the Most High. All right, He has to put that new song in your mouth. All right, He has to give you the understanding of the scriptures. All right, but it's all through Yahushua. All right, because once upon a time we didn't nobody could understand these scriptures. All right, you can read in the book of Daniel, 12th chapter, the books were sealed, which means the understanding of the scriptures could not be understood. All right, Nobody could break down nothing. All right, but Yahushua, he was crucified. All right, and he loosed the seals. Revelation, the 5th chapter. All right, and then we were able to get the understanding by way of his death. All right, but only the elect was going to get that understanding through his death. All right, you know, this is I was speaking on Psalms 40:3 again. All right, he said he put that new song in my mouth, and I keep saying that the new song is the scriptures. All right, so I'm about to grab this precept real quick. All right, he said he put a new song in my mouth. All right, it's kind of similar to what in Ezekiel. All right, the Most High told Ezekiel to eat the roll. All right, which is the scriptures. All right, he didn't actually eat the Bible. He didn't actually eat the scriptures. Tear pages out, you know, and start eating the scriptures. All right, that means that he was just taking in all that knowledge. He took in everything. All right, he ain't put no ketchup on the paper and eat it. All right, it says Jeremiah 15:16, thy words were found and I did eat them. All right, so that's what it was talking about. He put a new song in my mouth. All right, more proof. Jeremiah 1:9, then Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And Yahweh said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. Psalms 40:3 say he put a new song in thy mouth. And now Jeremiah 1:9 saying that he had put his words in our mouth. So that is that new song. All right, he put the new song in our mouth, and now we have the understanding. All right, now we can understand what these scriptures are talking about. All right, so this is Psalms 33:3. Sing unto him a new song, play skillfully with a loud noise. All right, so it says to play skillfully. All right, what does the scripture say? This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, so you got to study to show yourself approved. All right, so you can break these scriptures down right. All right, so you can sing that song right. All right, because if you're going to sing a certain song, all right, you have to remember the lyrics. All right, if it's your favorite song, you got to remember the lyrics. All right, because if you don't remember the lyrics, then, you know, it's not going to make sense. All right, you only got half of it. All right, and people, you see these other camps, you know, they don't have the full truth, all right, because they go off on certain things. So they don't know the full song. All right, so they're not rightly dividing the word of truth. They're not teaching this thing correctly. You know, it says, sing unto him a new song, play skillfully. All right, it says with a loud noise. All right, so we supposed to play this like I said, if you got your favorite song, right, whatever your song may be, all right, you know, you in the car, you gonna turn that song all the way up with the windows down, riding down the street, so everybody can hear that motherfucker. All right, and that's the same thing you're supposed to do with the truth. You're supposed to let, all right, everybody hear this good song, all right, the good news, which is the gospel. All right, you're supposed to jam it. All right, it says play skillfully with a loud noise, and that's what we do. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. All right, and we do that when we go out in the highways and byways. We lift up our voice like a trumpet. We playing that song skillfully with a loud noise. All right, with the trumpet, that is a musical instrument. All right, and also back then we used to use the trumpet and to play different sounds. You know, it might have been like if it was a war coming, you know, to gather the people together. You know, it was different sounds that we used to make. All right, with the trumpet. But a trumpet is a musical instrument. All right, we playing that song, all right, with a loud noise unto our people. All right, it says to show my people their transgression in the house of Jacob their sins. So we going out and we playing this song unto them. All right, skillfully with a loud noise. All right, showing out people their sins, telling them where they're going off at. All right, uh, telling them the law, all right, what the law says about certain things that they're doing, all right. But what are they saying? This is Matthew 11:16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like the children sitting in the market and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. And we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Yet the prophets are going out speaking to the children of Israel. You know, we're telling them the good news. We're telling them that we got a kingdom coming, telling them that Esau is not going to be oppressing us forever. All right, and that we're about to possess the world. And we're about to put his ass in slavery, you know, and all the rest of the other nations. But, you know, they don't want to hear it. All right, so we piped unto you, but you ain't dancing. We singing this song unto you, hoping that, you know, you might like this song just like we like this song. All right, that you might, you know, like if you hear a song, you know, you say you dancing or whatnot, you know, you gonna try to dance on beat. All right, and we trying to get you to dance on beat. All right, to, you know, to understand this song, understand what it's talking about, to get into it. All right, but you ain't dancing. All right, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel has to perish, so 2/3 are not gonna, you know, they ain't gonna be nodding their head to the song. They ain't really just gonna be feeling it like that. All right, because they like the scripture just said, like I started off with, only 144,000 could learn that song. All right, so most people are not going to be able, like I said, the 2/3 are not going to be able to get that song or learn these scriptures. All right, they're not going to be able to receive it. All right, it says, and saying, we have piped unto you, ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. All right, so like I said, they ain't really into the song. They don't like the song how we like it. All right, they not into the scriptures how we are. All right, because the Most High got to put it in you. He got to put that new song in your mouth. He got to put his words in your mouth. He got to make you like it. He got to put it in your spirit. All right, you know, that's really was it. You know, quick lesson. All right, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.